welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah, and this is my channel about cross stitching. Hope you've all had a great month. I did not get a ton of stitching. I mean, I have a lot, but I also had a lot of non-stitchy days. So, sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. It's on my table on my tripod and it gets a little wobbly. So, I don't think there's really much for updates. It's been a pretty boring month. I've been just doing a lot of reading, which is why I have a bunch of non-stitchy days. My reading bug came back for about a week. So I'm still reading quite a bit, just I'm back to stitching and reading on my days. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 non-stitchy days. So not amazing, but you know, it is what it is. I also had a UFO. I forgot to grab it. I'm not gonna go grab it. Merlin's Laboratory. Unfortunately, I started that. I restarted it at the beginning of the month, and I restarted it in the wrong spot. So that's just getting UFO'd until I have a chance to order more fabric. So yeah, I'll restart that sometime later this year. I need to order fresh fabric and all that. So today I'm going to show you what I've been working on. We'll do plans and my 30 for 30. So I had 2 finishes this month. I'll just kind of jump on in here. The first finish I had was my 30 for 30 draw, which was this cute little Christmas ornament. It's all about the sweets. And I did end up doing everything as charted except for the coffee mug. The coffee mug was originally supposed to be in this green down here, but I wanted it in the darker green. And let's see here. So you can see there is some beads. So I just got some seed beads from Joann's. I just got like a case of them and used those. And this is on just a random 16 count, I think it is, like just light blue Aida. And the designer, I believe, was Pixie Pixel Stitch. It's from the Just Cross Stitch holiday like ornament issue of 2022, I believe. And my second finish was this guy. Yeah, there we go. It's this guy. So this is, I believe it was just called July Freebie from Mama Witch X Stitch, and this was on her Facebook page. I started this 2022, I believe. I believe it was 2022. So yeah, finally finished. He's super cute. Everything is called for except for the like border color. At the time I didn't have the color, so I just substituted it for a similar color. So, and it's just on black 14 count Aida. And I plan on finishing that into a bookmark. Hopefully sometime soon. I have fabric and everything for it, so hopefully sometime soon. All right, so let's see here. One of my 2 Whip Go goals was Merlin's Laboratory, which I ended up UFOing, so I just said whatever. I put in like 1,000 stitches and, well, I had to call it good. So I did count that. And my other WIPGO goal was this zebra, which I don't think I have a cover photo for. Let's see, it ended up, nope. So I will just try to insert a picture. And I think Maria Diaz is the designer. Let me just double check here. I should have placed that. Usually that's on the, yep, Maria Diaz. And I think I put in 3 days, if I recall. So this is where I'm at. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 3. I'm only seeing 2, but I could have sworn I put in 3. So either way, if I did 2, 3, whatever. Mostly I just worked in this leaf here and put in these leaves along with a little bit of just like random fill in. So, and this is on a pink, I'm thinking it's 16 count Ada that I dyed myself. All right, so that is WIPGO. And then we'll just kind of go down. And I'll show, you know, my starts for my 30 for 30. So I had, well, okay, so I had the ornament for my 30 for 30. I forgot the magazine for this one. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'll edit that out probably. So I'm doing my second 30 for 30 draw was this Bengal tiger. Designer, oh, let's see if I can find it. Mary Ellen Yannick. And I am doing this on a green, I believe it's 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. And that's where I got to. I think I know I put like 3 days into this guy, or 3 stitchy sessions into this guy. So what you were looking at is his nose. So this is down into his nose, and then working down his side a little bit, and one of the little green leaves. So that's where I got on him. I'm gonna pull up this. Made him a project bag. So he just hasn't made it in there yet because I just made it the other night. And it's just got a purple like tie-dye lining. Okay, so there's that. And then over Easter, we went to my mother-in-law's, and sometimes I like to bring a project for when my kid is napping, if we're just hanging out and chilling. So I brought my God Creates Dinosaurs by Forbidden Fiber Co. And I am using all the kit supplies. So okay, so this is where I got to. I put in the O and the D. When I was at my mother-in-law's, I could not find my needle. It was not here. I emptied out this bag, hunting for this damn needle. Thankfully, my mother-in-law had a sewing kit, and I was able to just grab a random needle out of there. So when I pulled this out and I saw the needle sitting there, where was it? I don't know. Anyways, so this was just this is all floss that came with it. If you haven't bought a like kit from Forbidden Fiber Co. So they did like a mystery kit type thing for the release of, I believe it was The Last Jurassic World, and it came with this project bag. It came with all their specialty flosses and this fabric. It came with a needle minder, but the needle minder is currently on another project. So this is that. I'm actually just gonna keep this in here. This one I typically use to take when I'm going places like my mother-in-law's or something, because it's super easy to work on and I can just keep everything in here, and it just makes for a nice easy project to just grab and go. And I forgot to put the picture, or the picture, because it has a floss list on the back too for what everything is, so I might want that. Next is my bookshelf. So I am doing a bookshelf for all the books that I read this year. So far I am, I think, mostly caught up. I think I just haven't added one book. And I'm still kind of playing with like how I want this to go, because I am totally self-charting this. And yeah, so as of right now, I have added 3 shelves, but only 2 have things on them. I just grabbed a scrap of like long white Aida that I had, and that is what I'm doing this on. So let's see here. Everything is self-drafted. This pot is from a book, and I just kind of remembered how to do it, so we'll say that that's from a book I have. But the dragon is self-charted. This is a snake from... So one of the things I'm trying to do is putting like motifs from books that maybe stand out to me, using like important objects or something. So this is supposed to be Andarna from Fourth Wing, because I read that back in February. This is Isabel. She is a snake from the book called Twisted. I forget who the author is. And then I did these like dangling stars and moons to symbolize the Night Court from A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which I read almost all of in March. I just have the last book that I gotta finish up hopefully this month. So it's been a lot of fantasy and romance books this month. And yeah, this is where I'm at. Because I think I have one book left to add. I think I read 11 or 12 books last month. This is all stitched in Anchor. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. And if you guys are at all curious like what books I am reading, I would be happy to, throw in that at the end next time. So if you care, let me know. If you don't, then I just won't bother. Maybe throw in like, oh, I read this, to signify a motif or something, but I have been doing a lot of listening to audiobooks while I'm stitching, which has helped with my book count this month, or back in March, and probably this month too. All right, next I have my Zodiac. I was attempting to stitch at least one strand every day. Obviously, with all my no stitchy days, that did not happen. But this is it. This is Zodiac Signs. It was a stitch along from the Tiny Modernist. I think it was, what, 2021 stitch along, I believe. I still did okay, progress-wise. So this is where I'm at. I believe I was finishing up the sun, and then I went and worked on Virgo. And that's where I'm at. I'm gonna try and finish Virgo this month. I don't know if I'll stitch on this a ton this month, but I am going to try and put in, you know, some work. I'm getting a little sick of it, so I want to just do some, and then hopefully in May, you know, go back to working on this a little bit harder, so that hopefully I can maybe finish it this year. All right, next we'll do my... there is a stitchy group in my area that meets up once a month, and I work on Mini Viking Beauty. This is by Cherie Gerhardt, I believe is what it is. I love her bag. I love her bag so much. I make all my own project bags, so I believe I put in 500 some stitches. I put in somewhere between 500 and 600. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's where I'm at. It's coming along nicely. I worked mostly in background this month. I think I did a little bit in here, but mostly just worked on filling in back there. This is on 28 count, like the Easy Guide Ada. And she will go away until my next stitchy meetup. Okay, next up I have I started this mini boho Seaside by Amy Stewart, and this was started as my leap year start in the hopes of finishing it in the next leap year, or for the next leap year. So I think I need to do, if I recall correctly, around 16,000 stitches a year. So that's the goal. So it's just thrown into my, right now I just have a wheel and it's just thrown on there. And that's where I'm at. I'm just in here somewhere. Oh, okay, so stats for Mini Viking Beauty. I'm at 4,197 stitches, or 5.4%. And for this guy, I am 1,701 stitches, and 2.26%. So I mostly just been kind of working in here just to kind of see how like the succulents and stuff are going to turn out. So that's kind of what I'm doing. If that's what I'll continue doing, I don't know. I like to just go all over the place. All right, and then I have two projects hiding in this bag. So here, okay. Oh, that didn't want to. Okay, so first one is Andarna. And this is by Winkin, Blinkin, and Odd. And I am doing this as a test stitch. Unfortunately, because I didn't stitch a lot, she didn't get a lot of work in. So hopefully this month she will get a bit more work. I believe I'm at a little over 500 stitches. And she is on just a blue Ada that I dyed myself. But you can see her eye coming in here and a little bit of her mouth. So I'd love to get her up to, I don't know, maybe 1,200 stitches or something this month. And the next one in this bag is also by Lincoln Blink and Odd and is also a test stitch. And this is Mini Tarn from Fourth Wing. And let's see. I do have these on Pattern Keeper. I just don't have like a like photo for them. And I am at, yeah, I've done 1,092 stitches. So pretty boring, just a bunch of browns in the corner there. Not quite 1%, I'm at 0.92. So those are my 2 test stitches. I also haven't been doing a lot of night stitching, unfortunately. I've been opting to go down and read instead lately. But the next part of the Heaven and Earth Stitch Along was released. So that's what we have so far. And with the new release, I am 22.37% done. This is where I'm at. This is 9,912 stitches. So this needs to really get some progress this month. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna have to figure it out because this needs some love. If I want to have any hope of finishing it by the end of the year. I might have to wait till Claw is done. And speaking of, he is next. And then just make that my focus. But we'll see. So this is Mini Captain Claw, artwork by Jeff Haney. Oh, Astrology Cat is by Ciro Marchetti. Okay. Mini Captain Claw, artwork by Jeff Haney, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I have been focusing really heavily on this guy. I need, if I want to have this finished by StitchCon, which I will be going, so if you're going, let me know. I'll be weekend A. Okay, this is where I'm at. I have gotten quite a bit done. So you can see the mouse is just about done. It's got a few like little confetti stitches. I've gotten up a bunch of stuff up in here and up in the hat. Is where most of my focus has been. So if I want to finish him by StitchCon, I need to do roughly 411 stitches 5 days a week. So I have been trying to do that with taking like the weekends to just kind of stitch whatever else I want. But yeah, so we're getting there though. We are 78.21%. We're almost 80%. And 63,801 stitches out of 81,575. I am getting there, you guys. I am getting there. So hopefully by beginning of June he will be done. That's I'm really hoping. So I want him done. Then I can really focus on Astrology Cat and trying to make sure that I get him caught up / done by the end of the year. All right, and then I worked on my Epic Pokemon Gen 2. Let's see. This is from Lord Libidin. And is this one here. I unfortunately did not complete my Pokemon for the month. So this month will be hopefully finishing up Magnium and starting on another one. So this is what I got. I mean, I got a lot of him done. So I've been working on this guy here, but not as much as I'd like to. So he was supposed to be finished. If you don't know, my goal is a Pokemon a month. But those 8 no Stitchy days really hurt me in that. So my plan is to finish him, and I think I'm going to do Hoot Hoot, who's right there, right above him and right under Clefa. So he'll be like right in this space here. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do, and then if I get a chance, maybe fill this in. So that's my plans for my Epic Pokemon Gen 2. And I think I just have my one last whip. So this is Witching Hour by Nora Corbett. I pulled this after I finished my owl. So this lady I stitch on, sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. So sometimes like in the evening or something, I'll stitch, but I like to have a project that just has like, already has flosses or is just something really kind of easy to work on. So because she is mostly black, I decided to work on her. She's also on my, I keep a running list of 25 projects that I'm currently working on. I'll throw in others, of course, but these are like the top like 25 whips that I want to focus on finishing. And then if I finish them, I will insert a new one just to kind of keep it interesting. So I finished the cat, or the ornament, and the bookmark, which were both thrown on there because they're nice and small. And she is on there as well. So anyways, this is where I'm at. I've actually done quite a bit. So I only had like maybe like this. So I've started getting up into here and then like this bit here. And this is only like 2 stitchy sessions. So I'm pretty happy with that. And this is just on a 16 count random Ada that I dyed. So yeah, hopefully she'll get finished this year. We'll see. If nothing else, she'll hopefully get a decent amount of progress this year. Okay, plans. I am going to insert the clip of me drawing my 30 for 30 projects, and we'll put that in now. Hey everyone, it is March 22nd, and I am going to be doing my 30 for 30 draws. Just in case I need to dye, buy fabric or anything. That way I have a little bit of time to start planning. So for April, I will be doing 3 starts. Ooh. I will be doing a Scandinavian design, and I will show you like which ones I do, or which ones I pick when I make my main video. Okay, and I believe this one, I think I have 4 or 5 options. There was a set I bought on Etsy, so, ooh, I get to start Jurassic Park! Yes! Okay, I'm stoked about that. Yep, and last one. Home sweet home. Awesome. And now back to the main video. Alright, so you should have seen me do my nice little draw, and now I will show you the projects. So first, I don't remember what order I drew them in, but anyway, one of them was Jurassic Park, so that would be this one. I will be just doing this on a white Aida. I think that will work the best because I think, well, okay, I was thinking that there was going to be some like blank spots, but doesn't look like it. Either way, just white Aida, keep it simple. Next one, I don't have a cover photo for it. And unfortunately, when I went to hunt for it, it wasn't on the designer's site or on their Etsy anymore. But it's by X Cross Stitch Pattern X, and it was like one of like the Scandi style designs. And I had 5 to choose from, and this is the one I chose. I'm just gonna hold it back here. So it's just some foxes and some flowers. Oh, that should be good. And I did actually already start that one. So I actually started this one yesterday, and that's where I got. I only had about 40 minutes to stitch, but hey, not too bad. And the last one that I am going to be starting is the Home Sweet Home, which is just a little kit that came. It originally came with a magazine. It's by Doreen Jones. So I'm going to be starting that one. I'm going to try and just start and finish that one. And I didn't tell you who the dinosaur one was by. Country Magic Stitch. So the Jurassic Park was Country Magic Stitch. And I did actually have 2 options for that one. I had Jurassic Park, and then I had Isla Nublar. But I'm gonna do the Jurassic Park one. I'll do Isla Nublar another time. Okay, plans. So I am just gonna continue to do the whole like spin a wheel thing. That's working really well for me. So that's how I ended up starting the folk art one. And I have a lot of projects on there. So what I have on there. I have the Home Sweet Home, the folk art one, Isla Nublar, or not Isla, Jurassic Park. I have Captain Claw, Astrology Cat, Boho Seaside, Tarn, and Darna, and then my 2 Lip Go draws. I forgot the picture for this one too, so I will just see if I can insert a picture or something. This is Garden Trusses, and I'll just kind of show you where I'm at on this. I don't know how it goes. I'm not sure why I'm struggling, but it's hair. I've got some hair. So that's where I'm at on that. I think it's a 16. No, I think it's 18 count. Just an 18 count white Aida. She's very colorful, so I just kept her on white Aida just to keep it simple. And I'll insert a picture of this next one. It's the We Believe Sal. It was a few years ago, and I or who's it by? Darn it, I can't remember who it's by. I'll put it down here. And this is where I'm at. And this cute needle minder was a gift from a very sweet lady at StitchCon last year. So for my whip go, I don't know how much I will like actually work on these. So for garden tresses, my year goal, oh, where is she? Garden tresses. My year goal for her was 3 to 4 stitchy sessions, so I will probably try for the 3 to 4. And for We Believe, I wanted to do 2 sections, so I'm going to try and get 2 sections done. I would like to, you know, hit my yearly goal for these guys for this month. That way they're just done and I can, I guess, just be done with them for the year. Then I decided to throw in one other like just random project that maybe I only had a couple stitchy sessions that I wanted to do this year, just to get them off my like list of projects for the year. Ideally, I would really like to try and touch everything. So in order to do that, I do need to throw in 1 or 2 a month, so that I can meet that goal. So I decided to do my geisha from the Joan Elliott Oriental book. Let's see if I can find her. Here we go. This is Oriental Lady Beauty. And this is where I'm at. It's just on a 14 count, like natural Aida, I believe. And I need to work on her 3 to 4 times. So I will do my best to get 3 to 4 stitchy sessions on her. Okay, so that is my plans for April. Hopefully I can get a lot of stitching done and get a lot of work in. My son has next week off for spring break, which I don't get because like second week of March, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like the second week of March he had the week off. So I guess yay for another week. I don't know. Just means a little less stitchy time for me, which is fine. Yeah, and I gotta figure out how to entertain him for a week. So that is my plans. And I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna go get some stitching done before he gets home and get this edited, hopefully sometime today, and get it up. Yeah, bye. Have a good month. See you in a month. Thanks for watching.